Well, hello again, everyone, and welcome to episode 5 of Phil's Picks, The Games Strike Back. Yes, I had to go with that title because, well, it is episode 5. Let's see what we've got in the pile today. We'll put that up there in case you need to get a hold of me, phil@golddisc.com. 2 D's in the middle, golddisc.com. You can email me there. First up this week is a company called USAopoly. Now, I know what you're thinking. They make Monopoly. Yeah, we'll get to that in a second, but they make some other awesome stuff, too. Check this out. It's a license of Castle Panic put into Star Trek mode from the folks at Fireside Games. Star Trek Panic, you play the captain of the Enterprise. You defend this giant Enterprise miniature in the middle of the board from attacks and Klingons, and you go on missions. Super awesome game. Very, very cool. Who knew, man, right? Seriously, Star Trek Panic, get it in your store. This is also something of interest to most of you, a version of Codenames we can actually get into our warehouse. This is Codenames Marvel, so all the Marvel superheroes that everyone's loving with Codenames have been so hard for us to get a hold of. Well, now we've got one. We got Marvel, and I believe we also have one for Disney. Disney Princesses is coming out, and we're taking pre-orders for that one, too. So get in on the Codenames bandwagon with Marvel and Disney coming up here from USAopoly. They have a cool game called Wonky. Now, this is the drinking version. This is the adult party game, and to be honest, it's kind of cool. They do make a kid's version as well. It's a deck of cards and a bunch of cubes. And in the cubes, well, they're all lumpy, right? They're all kind of off-sized and off. And you draw a card, and you got to stack 2 green ones and a yellow one. And doing this when you're drinking, I can't do it when I'm sober. So it's apparently pretty cool, a lot of fun. We're going to get this in the warehouse as well, taking pre-orders for that now. So have a look. It comes in a tube. I think it's $20 or something like that. Cool, fun stuff. Neat dexterity game. More fun if you're an adult. Now, they do have a couple of other super hot licenses that are on the way. Risk Game of Thrones. Yes, it's a Westeros Risk, both maps from the Farlands and the island itself. Pretty cool. And a really hot license that they announced last year at Toy Fair. It's come out recently called The Thing, Infection at Outpost 31, based on the movie. Really, really good game. It's in reprint right now. We are taking pre-orders for it. Coming out very soon. So if you're looking for The Thing and Risk Game of Thrones, that's the place to go. They make a bunch of other licensed properties as well. A bunch of Bob's Burgers. Here's Jenga for Bob's Burgers. No, you don't build a hamburger. It's disappointing. It is just yellow Jenga tiles. But it's Bob's Burgers, so kind of a hot IP right now. All kinds of versions of that. The Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle, cooperative deck building game. It's a deck builder for Hogwarts. There's a deck inside here for each of the 7 years of the 7 core books. You master the dark arts, you roll the dice. It's wow, it's really cool. There's a Monsters expansion coming out. We are taking pre-order numbers for both of those, the core game and the expansion. Super game, very highly rated. Everyone loves it to death, and it comes in a box that leads you. Wait, that's the wrong box. That's a box. You can have that. Anyway, so they do make, befitting their name, all kinds of versions of various classic games. Clue. It's not an Monopoly, but it is a Clue. There's Rick and Morty Clue with the pieces that look like actual Rick and Morty figures. Very nice little miniatures in there. There's Clue Zelda. I didn't even open this one because it's so awesome. It's The Legend of Zelda. We love it. And then there's Monopoly, fitting the name. There's several versions of Monopoly. There's Guardians of the Galaxy Monopoly. There's a Game of Thrones. There's a Walking Dead Monopoly. There's Team Fortress 2 Monopoly. I didn't even realize that was a thing anymore. Sure enough, you can get that one. And, Operation, if right now you're really hot on the Fallout Warfare game that's coming from Modiphius, here is the Operation skill game for Fallout. You actually operate on. It's crazy. No, just trust me on that. It's nuts. Here's the reason why you want to stock these games. Golden Girls Monopoly. No kidding, right? It's Golden Girls Monopoly. There's also Golden Girls Clue, so you can figure out who done it. Seriously, the cards are called Picture It, Sicily, and the other one is Back in St. Olaf. Who doesn't love the Golden Girls? Come on, Golden Girls Monopoly. All this and more available from USAopoly. I'll put a link right down here at the bottom so you can see it. And go order some stuff. We'll be putting in a great big first order for those guys very soon. Next up, I want to talk about our friends at Warlord Games. Warlord Games has a couple of new lines coming along that I want you to pay attention to because, one, they're samurai. This is Pike and Shot, yes, with an E at the end, Pikey and Shotty. Age of Warring states from the Middle Ages, 1467 to 1603. But they're plastic samurai. There are 20 Hard plastic 28 mil foot samurai in this box. I didn't have time to put them together. I wanted to get them on camera so fast and show you. All you guys looking for all of the samurai minis in 28 mil right now, here's 20 of them in a box. With the banners, you can paint them up, a whole slew of them. If you really want to go nuts, we'll get back to him in a second. Here's the Samurai Starter Army. This has 20 samurai, 12 horsemen, 4 spearmen, missile troops, commanders, the actual book itself. The game is pretty cool. Very easy skirmish game rules, larger scale than you're used to seeing, of course, in 28 mil. But 28 mil is big right now. If you're looking for a giant box of samurai, you cannot go wrong with Warlord Games and their samurai. Another line they're doing very similar as well, Hail Caesar, Roman invasion of Britain. You can play either the Britons or the Romans, and you can attack. The only thing I don't like about this game, which there's lots of love, it comes with all the flags, all the miniatures you would ever want. There's your commanders, more flags, more dice. Super good detail on these things as well. They're very, very well done if you're looking at doing skirmish games. But, and I'll give you a giant but, the rule book is so small. It's so hard to read. I mean, I'm not that old, and I got bifocals, but man, that takes some reading. I hope they have a PDF version of this that we can download and look at, because the rules themselves are great, and the value in the box is tremendous. It is a new line that we're pushing, Hail Caesar. Warlord Games is the company. You can find their link right down here, and get some pre-orders in on that. Coming up very, very soon. All right, next up is a company that makes some things I want you to see. Here are dice from Roll for Initiative. Yeah, dice, whatever. Here are their dungeon dressings, and the dungeon dressings go on these things. They are dry erase hex game tiles, and they have dry hex versions as well as square versions. But this is the your classic tiles everyone always looks for their role-playing games, even some war games. There's some square ones in here, I believe. I might have condensed these down. Some are actually dungeon versions. There's a dry erase markers. You've got your magic eraser. All that comes with it, so that you can lay these down on the table and play your D&D and mark out the dungeons and the traps. Or you can draw your own hexes on the back. Really decent quality, good cardboard, very thick, very well made. Doesn't look like it's going to get beat up anytime soon. These stickers are designed to go onto it. So you need a tent or a wagon or a bedroll or whatever. All these various things, you can stick them right on the tiles, and they are removable on and off. One of the cool things they do. They do a lovely dice tower as well. This thing's a monster. It is a castle tower with DM screens on the back. It's got the rolly bit in the front. If you're the DM, you can roll it right out there. The drawbridge is so awesome. Here's the back view. So from the boss's side, you have your magnetic initiative counter here. Pencil slots on the side. You can hang your maps, whatever. Super good quality again. Awesome stuff. Each tower is 10 inches tall and 11 inches wide. Very good value from Roll for Initiative. Here's their coolest thing, though, is their dice. Okay, they sell packs, your standard set of 7 of your polyhedrals. And they also sell a set of 15, which I really, really like. Because in a set of 15, you can have multiples of everything you need. You've got your 2d20s, you've got 3d6 for your fireballs, you've got a pair of d8s, you've got 3 4s for your magic missile, all of the 10s and 12s. I mean, it's really something special here, right? Here's the cool thing about their dice. They're bigger. It says so right on the package. They are bigger dice for bigger rolls. They are each much bigger. I wouldn't say much. I think it's like 25% than a standard set of, say, Chessex dice. So let me hold these up for you so you can see. Here's a D4, for example. I'll put that up. You can see how much bigger. It's like 25% bigger. And for a guy with great big meaty ham fists like me, that makes all the difference in the world. Here's a D6 versus their D6. I actually think that one's bigger, but it's still cool. The 20 is bigger. The 20 is definitely bigger and bulkier. Very nice dice. Super good quality. I believe the 15-piece sets retail for $15.99, something along those lines. Really inexpensive and super high quality. I like what these guys are doing with their bigger dice, XL dice. You guys got to check these things out. Roll for Initiative, R4I, is the company. You'll find that link right down here at the bottom. Yes, I'm going to start putting links here, and hopefully you guys will follow them. Buy lots of cool stuff. If you ever have any questions, of course, the email is right up there. You can send me questions, and I will attempt to answer them at any time if you have anything about anything. Get that Chessex back in here. Come on now. All right. We've determined today that my camera software doesn't have a pause button on it, so we must do all of these in one take. Hence all the moving around. Next up, we're going to talk about Plastic Soldier Company. Worthington Publishing does some stuff with them. Plastic Soldier Company Games makes some lovely historicals games. This brute is called Hold the Line. It is an American Revolution game, an entire miniature game in a box. And it doesn't have to be fancy. You don't have to be a super genius to play it. It doesn't take all day to play. It comes with extra flag stickers. Here's all you need, right? Here's your redcoats. Here's your rebels. Here are some French and Indians. If you want to do some French-Indian War, that's one of the expansions they have. All color-coded. You map yourself out with hexes. You can play actual historical scenarios. There's French and Indian War expansion set. You can go out across the Midwest there. Big old book of scenarios, actual historical scenarios. Very simple to set up and play. So if somebody's looking for to get into historicals, I would suggest this as a gateway historicals product. Very nice, all-in-one box, self-contained. Good set of expansions for that. Plastic Soldier Company. That's these guys. But, befitting their name, they also make Plastic Soldiers. One of their latest is this. This is your late war British Armored Division. It's all 15 mil. There's 18 vehicles and 34 figs in here. The vehicles are half-tracks and M4 Fireflies. You can build them up as an M5, Sherman, you can do whatever you want. There are various combinations that you build. I built this in, 20 minutes last night maybe. A little model glue, went together in no time. Super simple, durable models that you can bang around in 15 mil. Here's your half-track. Here's your M5 full of guys on their way to the mud fields of France. Look at that. Very nice, very simple, easy to make. Their instructions they come with them are super simple. One page gives you all the variants you could ever want. You build as an M5, M5A1, two variants of the, you do get extra parts with your models. There's two variants of the M4, A4, Sherman, Firefly, however you want to build them. They also do, and I took it out of the box to save some space, a line of 20 millimeter, 1/72 scale. This is a Cromwell, another late war set. Really decent detail on that. This one went together even quicker because it was bigger, and I didn't have to use tweezers or anything. That is a Cromwell that is extraordinarily quality. Again, for your 20 millimeter set. Plastic Soldier Company, making a lot of really cool stuff. Keep your eyes on these guys. They are making this stuff. I'll show you inside the box real quick, so you can see the giant pile of stuff you get. Here are the figures, your actual troops. There are machine gun crews. Oh, such a deal, such a bargain from Plastic Soldier Company. All right, next. Oh, wait, no, I got one more. This game I love. I love World War I games, and I love Richard Borg. Hi, Richard. This is amazing. This is The Great War. Also, again, their board game from Plastic Soldier Company. It has scenarios for World War I. It's trench warfare. You're controlling individual troops in and out of the trenches of Belgium and France between the Allies and the Axis. Very simple system. It's important engagements throughout World War I, so it gives you quite a bit of history along the way. Simple enough scenarios to play. Really, really enjoy this game a lot. It comes with a ton of stuff inside. Yeah, well, this is a demo copy I haven't punched yet, but I have played the one where it is punched. Don't worry. You need this in your store if you have any kind of historical interest at all from your customers in World War I. The Great War from PSC. Richard Borg does it again. Well done, Richard. All right, miniatures. We are known as the miniatures distributor here at Golden, and I need to talk more about miniatures, so I'm going to talk about one of our favorites, Dark Sword Miniatures. Now, Dark Sword makes some of the highest detailed, best quality miniatures you will see anywhere in the industry, and a lot of them are licensed from artists. For example, here is a Tony Detterlizzi art. This is Birdman. Andy Summers sculpted that. Well done, Andy. Looking great again. Super detailed. Some of them are the Game of Thrones. This is a George R.R. Martin masterworks. That's Tywin Lannister with his giant brain bucket there. What else is this guy? Now here's just your male warrior with a great axe, another lovely sculpt, and some stuff like that. Here's that Roose Bolton. For the Bastard Bolton, there you are. Really cool interpretations from Tony's artwork. There are also Elmore works from Larry Elmore. These are Masterworks Elmore editions. That's a female archer based on the art of Larry Elmore. We have all these in stock. We do love the line. We carry tons and tons of Dark Star miniatures. You got to check them out. Ooh, a female cleric. Ooh, very nice. There was another Elmore that I liked. That was this one. Female mage with staff. It is bendy, but I will bend you if you cross me. Dark Sword Miniatures, DSM on the website. You know you want some. Take a look. Miniatures everywhere. And last but not least, we will talk today about Ultra Pro. Now, Ultra Pro, you're thinking, all right, Ultra Pro, they make card stuff. They make varieties of trading card things. Well, you're sort of right. Hang on a second. Here's a Magic book. Now, that's entirely typical. The Magic the Gathering lines of things they sell, the various deck holders and binders. So we do have a lot of those in stock. Ooh, that's pretty on the back. Love that art. They have a new line here of Magic counters. This is something, if you are a player, you need your various mana counters. They have metal, various colors coming on here. We're taking up pre-orders for there. However, they are also starting an Ultra Pro Entertainment division, and they brought on several companies, one of which is Stoneblade Entertainment. Yes, Ascension, the deck builder to beat all deck builders. Really dig this game. Ascension Valley of the Ages is out right now. We're going to have all of the various Stoneblade titles in stock and taking pre-orders for the ones we don't have, so get in on it now. We'll have that going out in a week or so. They also have some of their own lines. Here's Up Your Game. This is Battle Kittens. Ninja Kittens. Very cool. Played that with a 6-year-old recently. It wasn't so bad. Zirkles. Here's one from Jeff Ballinger. Hello, Jeff. How are you? Zirkles is a magnet game. You open it up and all your pieces are stuck in this travel case. Look at that, it's all magnetized, and you make Zirkles in the sand. Available for pre-order right now, and they also have some other very cool stuff. Things like, where'd that Court of the Dead? Oh, that's the wrong one. Here is, also, they just picked up Playroom Entertainment. Playroom Entertainment, legendarily known for Killer Bunnies. Now they got a new line, this game called Geek Out. It's the Outgeek Your Friends and Family party game. This is the family version. Quiz yourself on pop culture. It's a bit of trivia, but it's more roll the die, note the topic, and let the bidding begin. You bid on pop culture. Doing really well. Whole line of these various ones, and we have more coming, so keep your eye on that. Playroom Entertainment, PLE on the website, but also under Ultra Pro, which is going to be right here. We'll get that link up at the end of my finger. Yay, the magic of post. We'll edit that out in post. I think that's all we have here for episode 5, folks. Looks like a pretty good day so far. I've been cleaning the office, and I have lots of other stuff I want to show you. So hopefully in the next few days, we'll have episode 6 up, maybe 7, 8, who knows. I got all kinds of stuff. I need to hear back from you still. Don't forget, and don't blow it off. I know I mentioned it last time, but I need your feedback. Nobody tells me. Occasionally in a phone call, someone will say, this is great, I love this stuff. But I need your feedback, so please tell me what you think. If you watched this, drop me an email, phil@golddisc.com. If you're a manufacturer and you want to see your product on this table of wonders, just drop me a line here and we'll discuss that. We'll get you up. We'll talk about your product, make sure we got it in stock. Everything's good to go. If you have any questions, if you'd like to order any of this stuff, down at the bottom here, I'm going to try to put all of the links to all of the things. It'll take you straight to golddisc.com and you can order it there. Otherwise, drop me a line, phil@golddisc.com. That's all we have time for today. We will see you next time for episode 6. Have a good day, everyone.